Well, we passed competitive rates in the Texas Senate last session of the legislature. It got 23 votes there. I know competitive rates will bring about a reduction in automobile insurance rates in Texas. The states that have competitive rates have lower insurance rates. And I will recommend this if I'm governor. No-fault has not proven to be a workable program in the states that have enacted no-fault insurance, and at this time I'm opposed to no-fault.
I think it's particularly in to be tall right now. I think tall people have come into their own of recently. People are taking them into consideration in their planning, such as bedding manufacturers, clothing manufacturers. They're taking into consideration the tall person. We're having less problems now than ever.
Do you think a tall woman has more authority?
Yes, I think you give a commanding appearance, an authoritative look, whether in politics or as a mother or anything else. Particularly, I guess the women's lib people would like this philosophy because the taller person, the taller woman, does give a commanding appearance.
When a guy buys his first car with his own money, it's usually a used one. But 18-year-old John Gimble just didn't buy an old car, he bought an antique. And today he and his friends are having a tricentennial celebration. As John and his car roll in here, it's turning over 300,000 miles. And he said that when he bought it a year ago, it just had a worn-out battery.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Is this a proud moment for you?
Oh, you bet it is. I've never been prouder in my life. It's just, I mean, I'm just really tickled. I mean, really.
Do you think this car could win a race?
This car could win any race. I have faith in this car to no end. This is a solid piece of machinery.
Now, are you going to get, what are you doing now?
We'd like to give you the 300,000 miles. For you to put on your dashboard and stay for another 300,000. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
This prize winner has gone 300,000 miles in 24 years. It took the astronauts just 3 days to go the same distance. Never mind, this car may not have space-age speed, but it gets there just the same. Martha McIntyre, Channel 8 News on the Move.
Well, you know, all these clubs coming into a new park, I think it's a little bit of an advantage for us, but it won't be for long. After they've been in here one time, why, you're going to find that they understand the win. We got it run today, I think, on account of a player not knowing the ballpark and how much the wind affects this a ball in this park. So all in all, though, I think it's a great place to play. It's certainly enjoyable to win them.
Or how's the team shaping up?
Well, I think that we're a young team, that we're going to progressively get better. I don't think there's any question about that. I think that you'd have to say and figure that this is right, that we're going to be a better ball club in July and August than we are now.
All right, Howard's home run last night. It was his first one here at Texas Stadium, which is you all's new home, and his last time in Washington he hit a home run. And everyone seems to think that, well, he made a statement like, well, it was just another home run. Do you think that he was a little bit excited about it being his first home run in the new stadium?
Oh, I'm sure that he did, and I think that it's quite appropriate that he hit the last one in Washington and the first one in this ballpark.
When you get a letter of commendation from the President of the United States, it looks somewhat like this. And what it takes is an act of heroism. With us today, we have a young hero, a young man, Doug Wood, 7 years old, and is a second grader in school. Probably one of the youngest heroes in the United States today. Doug, how did you get to be a hero?
Okay.
Did you pull your sister out of the bottom of that swimming pool?
Uh-huh.
Do you know how to swim yourself? Not knowing how to swim, and you went right in after her. That's what it takes to be a hero.
Head first.
You went in head first? Well, that's good. Linda Wood is the mother of these two fine children, and I know that she's doubly proud of them, both of those. Linda, what happened that day?
Well, I heard Doug banging at the door, and I opened it, and he said, "Mother, Vicky fell in the pool." So we both started racing across the grounds and in here running, and we got around to the edge around here, and I started screaming because I can't swim. I never have been able to swim. And he said, "Mama, I'll save her," and he jumped right in before I knew what was going on.
Did you have any trouble bringing her up?
No, he went right down to her, and she had her hands outstretched like that, and he grabbed both of them and he's come right on up with her.
Are the kids going to learn how to swim this summer now?
With all the power we have, they are.
Maybe before long we'll see Douglas get another commendation from the President of the United States, learn how to swim again, and no telling what opportunity might confront him. Bob Schaus for Channel 8 News on the Move in West Fort Worth. go see what all this we can use now and what all we can cut out and everything else. Yeah, well, I tell you,
Demonstrations come in all kinds, but the property owners affected by the City Council's Bachman Creek decision have come up with a different kind of demonstration. A demonstration made up of signs. 55 homeowners are involved, and almost all of them have signs in their front yards indicating that their homes are not for sale. The City Council's solution to the flood problems in this area was to set aside nearly $1.5 million in the city's upcoming bond issue to buy this property at its appraised market value. The city would then make the area an extension of Bachman Park, with the idea that the people who've been living here would find homes elsewhere that are outside the Bachman Creek floodplain. But the homeowners don't buy that idea, and these signs are a clear indication of their unity in opposition to the City Council's decision.
Well, that layoff really hurt a lot for everybody, and timing was more advantageous for the pitchers. So now that it's going towards the hitters, I think everybody will be making pretty good contact from here out.
Hey, the last couple of games they've talked about your hitting, but I noticed today you made some great defensive plays. Do you consider yourself a good defensive player?
Well, the way I see it, you're in the game for 9 innings, and you must concentrate on defense. You're only up there 4 or maybe 3 times to hit, so you might as well specialize in one specific thing and put more emphasis on that to be a better ball player.
Hey, I noticed you all had a little trouble today. I say you all, I mean both teams, with balls that were hit high in the air. How about this ballpark as far as the wind is concerned?
Well, it's kind of tough to pick up the ball right away. It looks like a golf ball, and the glare is something, I've never seen a glare like this ever before, and I've been in a lot of different parks, and one of the most brightest parks I've ever been, I think, is Arizona, and this is much brighter than there.
property is a moot point. In fact, City Councilman Doug Fain, who proposed the plan to buy this property, even has told some of the homeowners privately that if he were they, he would not sell either. And so it appears that the City Council's solution is no solution at all, since the homeowners won't sell. And while the moves and counter-moves continue, the flood danger to the people in this area remains. Jack Hill, Channel 8 News on the Move.